My youngest daughter's in kindergarten, and she just learned about the Liberty Bell. So while we were here visiting my brother, I decided that it'd be a good time to bring both the girls and show them the Liberty Bell, and my niece and nephew too.
I know the bell's around here somewhere. Did you guys get to see it yet?
We did get to see it.
And what'd you think?
It was amazing. They thought it was really cool. Georgia, you want to tell them about the Liberty Bell?
Georgia, can you tell me about the Liberty Bell?
The first time when they made it cracked.
Yeah, that's right. Did you get to see the crack? What was the neatest thing you saw on your tour so far?
Georgia, what was your favorite thing that you saw so far?
Ice cream. Learning more about the Liberty Bell.
Learning more about the Liberty Bell.
So what brings you to Philadelphia?
We just wanted a girls' trip, a fun vacation. We knew it was the country's 250th. We all love history, and so we thought, what a better place to celebrate it than here and see all the great sights.
Tell me about seeing it.
It's very nice. It's a little bit emotional. It was very nice being able to finally see it.
Yeah.
You know, it's touching.
Have you guys been across the street yet?
Yes, we
did.
Yes.
What's it like?
It's interesting, very interesting. And that's where like the original papers of our country started.
What does the 250th mean to you?
You know, I love our country and I'm extremely patriotic. And so for me, it's like, wow, we've withstood 250 years of every possible culture, wars, peace, everybody coming together, people coming here with a dream, being able to do whatever they want to do, live it out. It makes me so proud of our country. It really makes me proud of our country.
We're on a 2.5-week holiday in this sort of area, starting in Washington and ending up here. So we arrived yesterday, and this seems one of the big places to go.
Yeah, we've been to Williamsburg, we've been to Yorktown, so we've seen a lot of the background to the War of Independence. And so, yeah, this is where it was all sort of finishing touches, if you like, to come to Pennsylvania and we fly home from here. So,
what are some of the sights or things that you've seen here in Philadelphia that have stood out to you?
We only arrived yesterday, so this and the Independence Hall, sort of putting the whole story together, really, the stuff we learned in Yorktown, plus what we're seeing here.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at a restoration. This room was brought back to the 1770s and 80s. This is a recreation of an 18th century courtroom, the Supreme Court of the colony of Pennsylvania, later Commonwealth once we get independence. So originally, instead of this 1785 coat of arms in the Pennsylvania State House, there was a symbol like this. Y'all recognize it?
George III. Yeah.
That's correct. They say it weighed 200 pounds, was carved out of wood, it was highly ornate, and apparently highly flammable. Because on July 8th, 1776, about 1,000 people showed up at noon to hear the first proclamation, the first public reading of the Declaration of Independence. And this is how they were exposed to it. It says, a declaration in Congress, July 4, 1776. It says, we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal and that they're endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. Now, the only thing original in terms of furnishings in this building is that chair. Because the following year after independence, the British occupied Philadelphia, and there were about 15,000 soldiers living here. And they housed some of the soldiers here, and they kept up above us in the governor's council room where we're going to go, and the long gallery. They had POWs up there. American officers had been wounded in the Battle of Brandywine in Germantown. So upstairs was a hospital. Okay? So when they left, no chandelier survived, and not one stick of furniture. So this chair that this park ranger is talking about, that was built in 1779 for the Speaker of the Pennsylvania Assembly. In 1787, George Washington presided over the Constitutional Convention in that chair.